Hi, I'm Anna Sorokin, aka Anna Delvey. Con artist? Maybe. Opportunist? Definitely. Icon? Obviously. Anyway, I grew up in a drab, working-class Russian town where I fantasized about a completely different, much more glamorous existence. I refused to turn out like my boring, generic parents. Nope, I was going to pursue fame and fortune, no matter the cost. In high school, I got pretty good at designing my own clothes. And honestly, people noticed. Compliments were flying left and right. But then, when I was 16, my parents decided to move us to Germany. I thought my new classmates would totally vibe with my unique style, but nope, they roasted me for being different.
What? You didn't get enough attention in Russia?
I couldn't even understand what they were saying. I was still learning German, but the pointing and snickering I heard loud and clear. Can you free me the ketchup, please?
Sure.
What the heck?
You said free the ketchup!
Just then, I grabbed my harmonica bottle, taking a sip before casually playing a tune on the cap's built-in harmonica. I wasn't even thinking about it, just something I did. But suddenly, all eyes were on me.
Wait, what was that?
What was what?
The bottle. You played it like a harmonica.
Oh, yeah. It's a water bottle and a harmonica, obviously.
That's insane! I need one.
By the next week, I had ordered a few bottles for them from Amazon. They acted all grateful. For a while, I thought, maybe this is it. Maybe they'll start being nice to me. Then, a few days later...
So, there aren't any left from the ones you gave us? Can I have yours? It's for my sister.
I hesitated, but handed it over, thinking this has to be a turning point. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. They stayed mean. By the way, grab your harmonica bottle from the link in the description, guys. I was holding back tears. No way could I let them see me cry. They'd tear me apart. So I bolted to the bathroom and let it all out. But as I sat there, staring at the same ugly black loafers peeking out from the stalls, it hit me. They're the ones who have it all wrong. Just small-town sheep with zero taste. Me? I had the big dreams. They didn't hate me. They were just jealous. When I was 18, I was accepted into the prestigious Central St. Martin's Art School in London. But my first class was boring. The professor had no charisma, no sense of style, and his voice sounded like listening to paint dry. I can't take it. How do you expect anyone to learn anything when you're more dull than the subject matter? Everyone stopped and stared at me, dumbfounded. I didn't belong here either. Russia was too drab, London too stuffy. It was time to go to a place where people weren't afraid to stand out from the crowd. Berlin. I got an internship at a PR company where I learned that everything in this world is built on image, money, power, and success.
Darling, are you wearing polyester? To a client dinner with a fashion company. I cannot have your poor taste reflecting poorly on me. Where do you shop?
I make my own clothes, actually. It's cheaper.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I could tell my boss totally lost respect for me after that. No one takes a poor person seriously. Ugh, I quit the internship before I could get fired. I was ready to fake it till I made it. It was time to inhabit the successful fashionista I would one day become. I moved to Paris with $20 in my pocket to pursue an internship with Purple magazine. My great aunt was the first woman in our family to wear a tube top in Russia. She was so counterculture. Let me bring that love of the bold to your magazine. You won't regret it. It worked. I was hired on the spot. But Paris was expensive for a 20-year-old, and $400 a month wasn't enough to fake being glamorous. So I asked for a job and didn't get it. I begged my parents for money to help me finish my internship, but let's just say I spent it on trying to make a name for myself. Dinners at Paris's finest restaurants, nights out mingling with the rich and beautiful at the most exclusive clubs. But soon, I ran out of money.
You owe me 2 months' rent, Anna.
I had no way of keeping up rent, so I decided to flee the country and move to America. 48 hours later, I arrived in New York City and checked into the chicest hotel in Manhattan. I used my Purple magazine ID badge to gain access to an exclusive event at New York Fashion Week. And with my blazing blue power suit, I arrived on the red carpet, confidently posing for pics. People seemed to believe I was someone, because suddenly, click, 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 photos were being snapped of me left and right. The taller I stood, the more interested people were to
Stay in the heart of a new city with Booking.com. From London hotels
me. A woman a little older, maybe 23, with perfect hair, started chatting me up.
Oh my gosh, I love your blazer. Where did you get it?
Custom made by moi.
Oh, I think I detected an accent. Where are you from, if you don't mind me?
Oh, no, not at all. I'm from Germany, Berlin.
Oh, no way. I have friends in Berlin. What's your last name?
Delvey. Okay, I lied. But I was trying to reinvent myself. I didn't want to be seen as the poor, working-class girl from Russia.
Your badge says Sorokin and I don't see you on the list. Can I see ID?
Ugh, sorry. I'm going through a divorce and I keep forgetting it's not finalized.
ID.
If I showed my ID, the woman would know I wasn't on the list, and Rachel would know I wasn't from Germany. So I rifled through my purse, pretending to look for my wallet. Oh my gosh. Ugh, I think I left it at home. I can't go back there. He's there. I can't see him. I'm sorry. It's been... And then I started weeping, a skill I practiced back in Russia.
Oh my gosh, honey, don't cry. Your makeup is going to smudge.
Rachel must have actually believed me, because soon she was lying to the check-in woman.
She's with me. It's okay. My guest canceled. Please, she's clearly going through a lot.
The check-in woman looked at me pitifully, and then stoically nodded, letting me through. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you.
Of course. I know how hard divorces can be.
You've been through one?
I feel like I have. I just watched Eat, Pray, Love, and what Julia Roberts goes through in that movie, I can't imagine.
Rachel was perfect. She was bubbly, energetic, and was a photo editor for Vanity Fair. She knew everyone who mattered in Manhattan. Her best trait, though, was believing everything I told her, including that I was a German heiress who was looking to launch the Anna Delvey organization.